Hi folks, 2016 question B1 here, spatial coordinates, okay. So a lovely question if you get it. Now I've gone ahead and I've done part A, which is setting up the question. Part B was looking for the dihedral angle between the surfaces ABC and ABD. So first thing here, we identify our line of intersection. Second thing is we need to get the true length of that, okay. So we can take our height from elevation there. That'll get me a true length of the line of intersection. Now I also need to bring up 1 point from each plane. So we'll bring along C there and D. Second thing we need to do now, when you have the true length of the line of intersection, you need to look down along that, okay? We want to see that as a point view. We want to see the planes as an edge shape, you know, edge views. So get your set squares there. Project your lines down parallel to the true length. Now put in x2, y2. Now, new view, 1 views back, 2 views back. And you're always measuring from 2 views back when you're doing an auxiliary like this. So, and it's the line, you'd always know as well, you're measuring the line of intersection is parallel to the XY line, okay? Only this way, when A and B are the same distances, will you end up with a point view. Anything other than that, you'd end up with a line. And that there is the dihedral angle we're looking for, okay? Now, part C there, we've been asked, draw the elevation and plan of a horizontal line on the surface, okay, on the surface, DEB, and then determine the true inclination of the surface DEB to the horizontal plane. So when they say true inclination to the horizontal plane, straight away I know they want to see an edge view of this. Now, if they didn't tell you to put a horizontal line across it, you could have done a double auxiliary by finding the true length of any one of the sides, and then once you have a true length, you can look along it. But in this case, they want to draw, we've been asked to draw a horizontal line. So you could draw a horizontal line anywhere up here, but why not take it from E, make life easy for yourself. That is a level line, which means in the opposing view, which is our plane, that'll be a true length line. That's the true length line. And we're going to look along this guy. And the old rule of geometry that I keep saying to you, you want to see a plane as an edge view, you must have a true length line and look along it. So run up 3 projection lines for each point. X1, Y1. And we get our height from elevation, so B was at 85. And D was at 30. There's no point marking off E because that's E there. It's where the edge view cuts the projection line, okay? That'll be E there. Now, the true inclination, and I'd always just take a second, throw on your compass and put it in. So I make it out to be 51 there. 51 degrees. And that's part C. Part D, and this is as hard as it gets, and it's very relevant if you're doing surface geometry as well. You might have a missing point as we do here with F, okay? So And I do believe they try and help you by, you know, they're giving you a dihedral angle first of all to do before they bring you onto one like this, because it's much the same process, okay? So the line of intersection between the two planes, okay, because this is the only piece of information we're given, was they told us the line of intersection between DEB and D, wherever F is to E, is 170 degrees. That's the dihedral angle. So we're just going to have to set that up and work backwards. Draw on our X1, Y1. And again, two views back, getting our heights up here now from elevation. E was at 70. D was at 30. And B was at 85. And of course, F we don't know, okay? That's the true length of that line of intersection there. And we're going to do the same thing as we normally do now again. We're going to look along this. And we're going to put in our X2, Y2. Now, as always, you know you're measuring from the right XY line because the line of intersection is parallel to it, okay? So we'll get that distance there. And the same for B, we'll get that distance there. Now, if we don't have, okay, now the only other piece of information, as I said, it did tell us was that the dihedral angle is 170 degrees. Now I'm just going to throw down at the end of the question, I'm going to come back, I'm going to have a chat about this, I'm going to put down my protractor like so, I'm going to mark off 170 degrees, and I'm just going to do a light line down there for a moment, okay? Now, if you think about it, when we were setting up this view here, we got our distances from 1, 2 views back. All of these were from here. Now F was this distance away here, okay? So I'll just call that D1. So 2 views back, F should be somewhere along this line, okay? So we'll just draw a light line across there. Okay. So that's distance D1. I'm getting that from 2 views back. Okay. Now, the dihedral angle is coming along here. So where this cuts the distance we got off F, that must get us F in this auxiliary here. Okay. Now, what we're going to do after that is we're going to bring it back down through the views. So I'm going to bring it back down, okay? And this will get me F in this auxiliary, okay? Now, I'll just mark this in red. So that distance now, we'll call this one D2. You can apply that 2 views back, okay? 1, 2. So I can use this now, this distance or height, for my elevation. Two views back, the measurements are the same, okay? And now when you have F there, you can then finish out your elevation like so. Now just before, don't hang on a second folks, so I want to have a chat about something. The most common question I probably get when we're doing one of these questions is, that was 170 degrees. Sir, how did you know which side to put the protractor on, you know? Because I put it down like that and I measured off, look, all the way around, that's 170 there. But couldn't I have put it this way as well? Well, I could. And it would have hit the line over here somewhere. Now, I drew this out earlier on just to show you. I drew this one in yellow, okay? Doing what I said, I put the 170 degrees this side. Now, it's as simple as this. If you do that, you'll get this height over here. And to look at the question in the setup that you're given, you would know that that is clearly way too high, okay? F was down here, almost touching the ground. So it's basically, I'm afraid, as far as I can see, one is right and one is wrong, okay? And you wouldn't be long figuring it out, okay? So that's just to answer that. So that's that question done, folks. I hope you found that useful. More videos to come. Stay safe and take care.